Want me to read the questions?
That's fine. It's rolling, by the way.
Okay. Well, so you already know what blocks it. We had this little paragraph explaining it for people who didn't know. Okay. So would block scheduling help brighten this attitude around the school?
Would it help with the attitude around the school? I think that it kind of changes kids. Do you want me to look at the camera or look at you?
I don't
Whichever
care.
one.
Whatever
Okay.
you want to do.
I think it kind of changes kids' opinions about learning because you have more opportunities for enrichment. So if you have a longer chunk of time, you have time to do more hands-on activities and more application. And so I think that kids have more of a chance to see the fun part of whatever your discipline is. So I think in terms of kids' attitudes toward learning, it can help. The other thing, a lot of school systems went to block scheduling in the early 2000s because it takes away the amount of time that kids spend in the halls. So if you think about it, if you think about passing periods, right now we have 8 periods and we have a passing period at the beginning of lunch and a passing period at the end of lunch. So we have 7 passing periods during the day. So that's 7 times 4, that's 28 minutes of our school day that is spent in the hallway. And so in a block schedule, if you only have 4 classes in the day, right, and then plus your dismissals for lunch, you've only got 3 to 4 class changes. So you're only spending a maximum of 16 minutes in the hallway. So it A, increases instructional time, but B, decreases fight time. It decreases conflict time. So, the times in high schools where we have disciplinary issues, that doesn't happen during class. It happens in class changes. That's when all the trouble starts. And so a lot of schools went to block scheduling with that in mind. I won't say it was the only reason because it wasn't, but it definitely changes the atmosphere a lot because there's not that downtime happening all the time.
Okay. Would block scheduling benefit students?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. It definitely benefits students. So I've taught on 2 different blocks. One type that I taught on was what's called a 4x4 block. So that's when you have 4 90-minute classes for the first semester, and then you have a different 4 during the second semester. And so I didn't really like the 4x4 block because you could end up having Spanish in the fall semester of one year and then Spanish not again until the spring semester of the next year. So you really have a whole year between the times when you've taken that discipline. So I didn't like that one. But then I also taught on an A day, B day block. So it's 4 periods a day, but you have class every other day. And that one is an adjustment because kids have to learn to remember what day it is. But it's still really nice for kids. It helps them because they only have 3 classes worth of homework every night. Or 4 classes worth of homework every night. Usually one of their things is an elective, so they don't have homework in it. Pause.